Hello Nick, it's Wednesday, so I have my classy attire on. As you know, Wednesday is classy. I'll put a link in the description box to the Facebook Classy Wednesday community. Nick, I like that you talked about a book in your last video. I don't know if you've read The Golden Goblet, but that's a very good book about ancient Egypt that I think you would like if you haven't read it. But I have a feeling that you have read it. I think being Sokka or a samurai for Halloween would be a pretty good idea. I don't know if Caitlin would be the Moon Princess or if she would be Suki, the Kyoshi warrior, or like any other girl that Sokka's interested in. Fun Dip is a pretty good treat to hope for in your trick-or-treat bucket. As for me, I always hope for Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie Rolls are the best candy maybe ever. Also M&Ms. M&Ms are pretty good too. The other day Mitchell was talking to me about talents, and he had this teacher that said that everyone in the world has 20 great talents. The teacher that was saying it, one of his great talents was that he could reach into any bag of potato chips and without trying, without any hesitation, immediately pull the largest potato chip from the bag. I'd like to try and figure out what our 20 talents are. Let's just start with 5 and see, because I think the 20 talents that you could end up with over your life take a long time to develop or discover, and I haven't lived that long quite yet, so I'm gonna try and go with 5. Talent number 1. The first talent the first one that came to mind is like my voices that I do. You know that I do voices like the movie voice or like the accents that I do. I have a knack for it. Talent number 2. The second one that I think of might be the ability to like blend colors, I guess. Not physically blend like paint colors together, but like to make an outfit match, or to know like what colors would look good with other colors, not just based on my knowledge of color theory that I've learned in school, but just, I don't know, from like this innate concept of color that I've always sort of had. Talent number 3. Talent number 3 is my ability to inexplicably and subconsciously be able to hear and absorb songs that are on the radio playing underneath an exorbitant amount of sound. For example, sitting in the cafeteria or the student union here at school, and everyone is talking and the radio is on very low. You can just barely hear it, and you have to really, really concentrate. When for some reason I start singing a song, and then the next thing I know, it's the one that's on the radio. But somehow I can do it without trying. And I think that is kind of a talent. Kate is always sort of amazed about that. So that makes me feel like it's me being talented. Talent number 4. Talent number 4 makes me realize how boring the other talents have been, because this one is also pretty boring. Talent number 4 is the ability to understand people very well. I think I do a good job of that. Talent number 5. Talent number 5 is one that I'm not particularly proud of, but it's my ability to focus. I focus sometimes so greatly on things that all other aspects of my life are just completely annihilated from existence. Unfortunately, that results in like people and like connections being cut out of my life too, which is why I'm not so proud of that talent. But like sometimes it comes in handy. If I tell myself I want to write a novella or something, I can sit and I can do that every day without question or fail, but the other aspects of my life would suffer because I'm so hyper-focused on this thing. Nick, I'd like to know what your talents are. I feel like I did a bad job of them. I feel like yesterday I would have come up with a different list of 5 talents, and tomorrow I would come up with a different list of 5 talents. So I'm going to think about it some more, but those are the ones that I'm going to stick with for now. Dress up for Halloween. It's a one time of year that you can dress up and be funny or like scary. Take advantage of the fact that you don't have to wear normal clothes. I think that's one of the cooler things about Halloween. I'll see you tomorrow.